Is Jrue Holiday destined for basketball immortality? The Portland Trail Blazers' bold move sparks Hall of Fame buzz. Imagine a player who's battled through the NBA's toughest arenas, clinched championships, and now steps into a new chapter with a team hungry for success. That's Jrue Holiday, and as he gears up for his first season in Portland, fans are buzzing about whether his legacy will earn him a spot in the Basketball Hall of Fame. But here's where it gets controversial. At 35, is he still the dominant force he once was, or is this the twilight of a career that might just edge him into legendary status? Let's unpack this intriguing story together, exploring his journey, expert insights, and what it all means for the Blazers. This summer, the Portland Trail Blazers pulled off a savvy trade to bring Jrue Holiday back into the fold, for the second time no less. Unlike before, this time they're committed to keeping him on the roster, meaning he'll lace up his sneakers for Portland and contribute to their quest for playoff glory. Holiday, who's approaching the later stages of his professional basketball life, has built an impressive track record. He's earned multiple All-Star selections, showcasing his elite skills on the court, and has hoisted the Larry O'Brien Trophy not once, but twice, first with the Milwaukee Bucks in 2021 and more recently with the Boston Celtics in 2024. These victories aren't just trophies. They represent the pinnacle of teamwork, strategy, and perseverance in the high-stakes world of the NBA. As Holiday prepares for this fresh start in Portland, one knowledgeable insider has weighed in on his potential for Hall of Fame induction. And this is the part most people miss. Even as his career winds down, his accomplishments speak volumes about his impact on the game. For context, the Basketball Hall of Fame honors players who've made extraordinary contributions to basketball, often through a blend of stats, championships, and influence. Think legends like Michael Jordan or LeBron James. Holiday's resume checks many of those boxes, making the discussion all the more fascinating. Speaking of rankings, ESPN's annual list of the top 100 NBA players for the upcoming season has Holiday slotted at number 91. It's a solid placement that reflects his ongoing relevance, even if it's not in the elite top tier. Analyst Baxter Holmes, for instance, predicts that Holiday will bolster the Trailblazers' defensive efforts significantly. He points out that the team improved from 23rd in defensive ranking during the 2023 to 2024 season to 16th last year, and Holiday's experience could push them even further. As Holmes puts it, the two-time champion will be a key asset in shoring up that side of the ball. But here's where opinions might diverge. Holmes also argues that Holiday has a strong case for Hall of Fame enshrinement once he hangs up his jersey. At 35, it's unrealistic to expect him to recapture his prime form. Yet for a franchise that's been playoff absent for 4 straight years, his presence is a game changer. This raises a provocative question. Do championships and leadership outweigh peak performance stats in Hall of Fame debates? Some fans might argue yes, citing Holiday's role in guiding younger players, while others could counter that his numbers don't scream all-time great compared to prolific scorers. It's a debate worth pondering, especially as we see how his veteran wisdom shapes Portland's roster. Holiday stands out as the only Blazers player with championship experience under his belt. With 2 rings to his name, he's a rare commodity on a team where most players have little to no playoff exposure. This isn't just about hardware. It's about the intangible lessons he can impart. Imagine a rookie learning the nuances of clutch moments, or the mental toughness required to win it all. Holiday's insights could be invaluable, helping instill those winning habits that turn good teams into champions. That's precisely why the Blazers made this move, betting on his mentorship as much as his on-court skills. To give you a clearer picture, let's look at his performance last season with the Celtics. Holiday averaged 11.1 points, 4.3 rebounds, and 3.9 assists per game, demonstrating his versatility as a guard who can facilitate, defend, and contribute efficiently. He shot 44.3% from the field and 35.3% from three-point range, which, while not eye-popping, reflects a reliable role player who knows how to make smart plays without forcing the action. For beginners diving into NBA stats, think of it this way. These numbers show a player who's not the star scorer, but excels in the glue guy role, holding teams together through defense and playmaking, qualities that often define Hall of Famers who weren't always the highest scorers. As we wrap this up, it's clear that Jrue Holiday's arrival in Portland isn't just about adding a veteran. It's about injecting championship DNA into a rebuilding squad. But is his career trajectory enough to secure Hall of Fame glory? Do you agree with the experts that his leadership and titles outweigh any concerns about his age or stats? Or do you think the Hall should be reserved for those with more dominant individual numbers? Share your take in the comments. Let's discuss and see if Holiday's story resonates with you as a future legend. For more updates on the Portland Trail Blazers, check out their page on SI.